Hi there, my name's Anita and I'm from the Medicine Hat Public Library. So I'm here today to share another craft with you, and today I would love to share pet rocks. So if you can see what I've all got here, it took me a long time, but I created a whole bunch of these just to show you what you could do. So what do you need to do this craft? Not a lot. Pet rocks. Literally go out into your backyard, go for a nature walk with your family. I know when I used to take my little one, they were always finding things on the path, right? So rocks would be pretty easy to find. I wasn't fussy about the rocks. I mean, I've got some that are pretty rough. I found some that were flat, and these were all in my own backyard, believe it or not. So the other thing you need is, what are you going to paint them with, right? And I started out trying paint, and you can do that if you have paint. That's pretty easy to use. It does take an awful long time to dry. That's all I'm going to tell you. So what I discovered too was you could use nail polish. So if you have some old nail polish kicking around that you bought and went, ew, no, this is not a good look for me, you could use nail polish on the rocks. And so I did that, and I found that the nail polish took a lot less time to dry. We're talking like 15 minutes, right? On your nails, it dries fast. So on these rocks, it dried pretty fast too. So I did these with nail polish. I had this super gold looking color, and boy, did it ever turn out nice for the rocks. I did a couple of them, and I used some sparkly nail polish. Now, you could always pre-paint these if you don't want your little ones to use your nail polish, just to be safe. You know, I'm assuming most of you guys are going to have little older preschoolers. You know, older kids can certainly do this on their own, but just take some precautions for safety reasons, right? So I'm going to paint one of these. I found another color nail polish. I will show you really quickly. This one was paint, and I just put googly eyes on this little guy. I like the simplicity of it. Love the simplicity. And this one was another paint. I put on some blue. It took a good 2 hours for this to really dry, especially if you want it to cover very nicely. I put some googly eyes on, and then I found a feather, and I just glued that on with an old-fashioned glue stick. Didn't have to use a glue gun. You can if you want to, but again, this was safe and easy to use. So that's what I used for these guys. But I just loved the eyes on these little guys. I thought they were so cute. So bring your rocks, get some glue sticks, find some googly eyes. If you don't have googly eyes, you can draw them on with a marker. You can cut them out with paper and glue them on. You can be creative and color, you know, something really cool. I actually found, oh, this one here has eyelashes on it. It's an eyelash kind of googly eyes, so he's kind of sweet. So that is it. Do you need a paintbrush? Yes, if you're going to use paint, but if you're using nail polish, the brush is right in it, right guys? So this is perfect. So I'm gonna paint. I painted one just before I started. I wanted to be sure it was a color that I loved. So let's get started. Grab your stuff. You can paint it. This is a pretty big rock, so of course this is gonna take me forever, right? So you can just pour it on, which is, again, why I said earlier, moms and dads, you can probably just do this ahead of time if you like, or, you know, if you trust your kiddos and they're old enough for the responsibility, surely, you know, I just poured it on, and then I just started brushing it around. You don't have to cover the bottom, because your rocks are probably going to sit somewhere, maybe in the house on your dresser because you can't part with them, or, you know, you might want to put it out somewhere. I see a lot of people sharing their rocks in the city, and it's a really cool thing to do during this time, isn't it? So I'm just going to quickly paint this baby up. Voila. Okay, so I'm gonna let this dry, and then I'm gonna come back and put some decorations on it. Simple as that. So we'll see you in a few minutes, because it won't be long. Okay, I'm back, and it looks like the nail polish has dried. So we're gonna decorate these up a little bit. I should have mentioned earlier, I put a little piece of cardboard on the, you know, protect your surface. Don't paint on your table or anything like that. And then you can turn it as you're painting, okay? So we're ready to put googly eyes and stuff on this one. And I'm actually gonna put some feathers on my little guy. So glue stick, And you guys might want to, paint a picture on yours rather than, using this kind of thing. You could do that. You could paint a picture of a dog. You could paint a picture of a flower. You could do a little scene on it. Let the rock speak to you, because when I did these, I just looked at them and I went, oh, it looks like eyes would look really good on the side, So I'm going to put some googly eyes on this guy because he looks kind of like that. So that's what I'm going to do. Those are the eyes for him. And I'm going to decorate this little guy up later. We're just going to show you this one here. And the feathers. I think he'd look really good with some yellow. Don't know how it's going to look. I'm just going to kind of play with it. Oh, that might look really good there. What do you think? Maybe it should be down like this. Oh, that looks really good. Okay, I'm going to do that. I'm going to put some glue down there and then just kind of do that. Looks like he's got hair now. He's a rocker. Pun. He's a rocker. Okay, so that is as simple as it is. What a really great activity to do together as a family. So play with these, go outside, lay them around your backyard on some tables, put them in your tree, something like that. Just fun. Be safe though when you're doing it. Make sure mom and dad know where you're putting these, and mom and dad, you better watch. So have fun with this craft. Stay safe, and please don't forget to check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and on YouTube at our MH Public Library channel for some more songs and crafts and even more fun videos. Have a great day and take care.